Welcome to Drunk Literature Season 3 featuring Melissa Beast.
Hey. So the sixth book of Harry Potter is called The Half-Blood Prince. And honestly, I defined a lot of these Harry Potter books based on who was the Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher. Professor.
Snape in this one.
No, it's not actually Snape. It's Slughorn, right?
Oh, no. Slughorn is the potions teacher. Snape is the Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher.
Totally right. Slughorn is the potions teacher. And the whole idea of this book is it's kind of like leading up until the moment where the tensions that have been building up over the past 6 books kind of break and lead into what will be inevitably what happens during the last book, which is kind of the climax of the story. Ultimately, a lot of this book is about Harry kind of coming to terms with his kind of duty as this person who's been kind of fighting against Voldemort, when he just kind of wants to be a kid and he kind of wants to go through his studies, and goes through his life and at Hogwarts. Half-Blood Prince refers to the potions books that he receives, which are a used potions book that is previously used by the so-called Half-Blood Prince, which is actually Snape, as it turns out at the end of the book. But he doesn't know that. It's got all of these annotations that make Harry suddenly very good at potions class, even better than Hermione ever was. Almost elite club that Slughorn creates, that's kind of part of the plot of the book as well. That Harry's kind of like, part of this group, but only because he's been following the instructions of the Half-Blood Prince, and he's trying to figure out how...
To be fair, he was also famous before that, and Slughorn probably would have wanted to collect him anyways.
The climax of this book, I believe, if I remember correctly, ends in the death of Dumbledore, right?
Snape's the one who kills him.
Yes, but he asked Draco to do it, right? And then it is Snape who actually steps in and does it instead of Draco.
Because Dumbledore asked him to do it.
Yes, but we don't realize that right away. Harry angrily chases Snape from the scene of the crime at the end of the book. And it's kind of about Harry, I think, getting to a point on this, situation and on this conflict at Hogwarts where he realizes that he can't come back because this fight is bigger than what's happening at this school.
Okay, dude. Your description was longer than the entire video is going to be. Can you give us a 30-second description?
I don't remember the plot moment.
I find the microaggressions against Mudbloods and Hermione, really obvious.
Is that a dangerous profession?
I truly believe that Hermione should not have been white.
Yeah. There's also, I feel like what we were talking about when we talked about the second book with Ginny, I feel like that really comes into play in this, because she's also invited to the party, and she's, very obviously being abused. She's in an abusive relationship in the 6th book, and she doesn't know how to get out of it, and I feel like it's because it's still so much better than the relationship she had with Tom Riddle in the second book. And she doesn't know what a healthy relationship looks like.
Abusive relationship with who?
Dean.
Really? You think that's an abusive relationship?
She had a black eye.
I did fall, in love with Luna at that point.
I love Luna.
Luna's just so kind. She looks out for everybody. I think if you really want to have people empathize with Snape, you need to go back to the Marauders. Yeah. You need to go back to when he was a child. You need to go back before he abused children.
Yeah, well, that happens in this book because you see his memories because of the, lessons that he's giving Harry one-on-one.
But as soon as you see him abuse children, he's lost to me.
Yeah.
He's gone.